Well, they say misery also loves company.
It sure does. In this case,
But
there it is.
what do you do?
You gotta do anything. You know what you gotta do? Be careful. Be careful you don't down these too fast.
I'm telling you, they don't make them like they used to.
Oh, hell no.
These are going down like a water slide, my friend.
You know what? I think this is why that the government and everyone's so hardcore on vaping, because vaping is like the hard iced tea lemonade.
Yeah.
It's it can get by you really easy. You know what I mean?
Like this is the American vintage.
The vintage.
It's 5.0%.
Oh, it's a beauty.
It's like sweet beer.
Oh, it tastes nice. On a nice hot day, Jeff said it earlier. Nothing beats it.
And Jeff's got the bike out.
He's got the bike.
You see the
I
unit?
saw. He's got the truck and the bike.
It's amazing.
He's doing both.
Trailer all figured out today.
The truck, the bike, the trailer, the boat.
Everything. You know what that means? It's summertime.
Yes.
Yeah, it's summertime. Actually, what would have been cool, Jeff, is you got your truck carrying the bike, carrying the boat. That would have been fun.
That's what everybody asked me, and I still haven't figured out how to get the boat and the bike to the same location with the same truck.
Fair deal.
But it would be glorious.
You know what? There's got to be a ride sharing. See, there you go. There's a business. There's a business.
Yeah.
Get my boat and the bike.
Well, here's
all
the deal.
behind me.
My girlfriend's getting her license. She's just been working hard, and she's getting her license here back. So she can drive the truck, and I can ride the bike.
Now we're on.
Well, now we're
Yeah,
talking.
There we go.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like we said, it's summertime. Episode 90.
90.
We have done this 90 some odd times.
And we're going to come into something hot here because everybody knows the 90s
Yeah.
are arguably the greatest era ever of all time.
I like to think so.
You had Vanilla Ice,
Yeah, he was great.
Real McCoy,
Yeah, fantastic.
Jerry Maguire.
Best movie of all
Do
time.
I need to go on?
No.
Do I,
No.
like, I could.
You stop right there,
I'm not
sir.
going to, though.
Here's the thing with the 90s, no one ever says, if you remember the 90s, you weren't there, man. No one ever says that about the 80s, the 70s, and the 60s.
Right.
It was a freaking blur,
we
right?
were
Yeah.
getting
It was a
little soft
blur.
at that time. We were
Yeah,
getting a
that's
little
right.
soft,
That's
yeah.
right. Okay, if you had to pick an era, you go back in time and you had to pick what era, what's your era?
I see myself in the 70s with the collared out shirts. I really do. Yeah.
Times that by two.
Yeah, I don't know
feel
why.
that's where I belong.
I'm still in the
Jeff?
70s, man. If I could, I'd still wear the socks, with the 3 stripes at the top.
Dude, yes.
Like you just give me a discotheque and a little Boney M, and I am on fire.
I'm finally getting over my 70s haircut and trying for something else.
So we
I
stand
wanted to
corrected.
mention that earlier. I was going to say, you got a nice little cut.
Yeah, he's looking good.
He's looking
looking
nice.
good. Yeah, well,
Well
you
done,
don't
Jeff.
need the hair flapping with the bike.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
you don't. So the 70s is the greatest era.
Best
We
era.
Just discovered.
Little
90s.
Little Bee Gees.
Best bands, no, but the early 70s, crazy good bands, crazy good musicians.
Yeah, that's
epic
right.
concept albums.
Yep.
That's right. That's
Absolutely.
right. Some of the greats.
Fantastic.
Even you got like Jimi Hendrix and the Doors. They leaked into the 70s, right? I think they didn't. Barely. I think they only had a year.
You know
But
what
it was
I'm
a good year.
You know
It
what
was
I'm
a good
curious
year.
about? As you bring that up, what's going on this week here in Calgary?
The Calgary Stampede.
The greatest outdoor show on earth. My question is this. Have you ever thought, what was the Stampede like in the 70s?
Bell bottoms on the rodeo.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
I think
like these chaps had some flair.
They could have had some good times in the 70s and a little Stampede action. For those that don't know, the Calgary Stampede is literally the greatest outdoor show on earth. It's been going on for over 100 years now.
Yeah.
And Calgary, where we're from and where we do this podcast, literally changes. For the next 10 days, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never been here, you got to get down here. It is craziness. Rodeos, chuck wagons, rides, and then parties everywhere.
Threesomes in back alleys.
Yeah, that's our claim to fame. Actually.
Yeah, and it draws people in.
It really does.
You know,
Really
whatever
does.
happened to her? She seemed nice.
You know what? I don't think she's doing so well.
Can we get her on the podcast, do you think?
Let's look into it. Let's see if we can find her booking agent. Yeah, whoever.
Well, I don't know.
whoever
It
she
seems
is.
like she likes casting with 2 guys.
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
we got a legitimate pitch.
Exactly. Now, I was watching.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Front or back?
Oh, good question.
I give the honors to you, sir.
Thank you. Front?
Yeah, I was hoping so. I take it back. Yeah.
All right. Well, those. I have no. You know what? I really hope that this is not the episode my wife turns on.
Finally, yeah.
She's like, you know what? I think I'm going to listen to this one.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
It's awesome,
fine.
yeah.
Let's listen to it.
I
He
was
said,
going to
"What?"
comment on that. I was really going to comment on you guys. This is coming back to you.
I have a feeling it will.
Amazing.
Now, listen, with that being said, it's episode 90, the greatest outdoor show on earth. But I also want to just bring I was watching a little of the rodeo, okay?
How can you not?
And listen, in this world, there are guys that were just made to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Gretzky, to play hockey.
Sure.
Michael Jordan played basketball. And there was a guy, I'm watching, minding my own business, watching the rodeo, and this guy's a bull rider. He's not the best bull rider, but man, he's got the best name I've ever seen for a cowboy. Chase Outlaw is this guy's name.
Get out of here.
Swear to God, I had to bring it up because I was
Yes.
like, this is the best name for sports of all time. Like, if
Chase
Chase
Outlaw.
Outlaw goes, Mom, I want to be a basketball player, she's like, no. We're raising a cowboy. That's your name.
I feel like Chase Outlaw is like the spin-off show to the Dukes of Hazzard.
Dude,
For real.
For real.
Like, some guys' hair looks like they're in action. Some guys look like they're in action. This guy, you just hear his name and it's action.
Exactly. And a little backstory on this guy.
Chase Outlaw?
Last
That's him,
year,
isn't it?
he was here last year. He busted his face.
Yep.
And 2 weeks later, he was back on the bull. That's Chase Outlaw.
That's amazing.
Man, I don't even know this guy. I'm his biggest fan already.
You know, maybe Chase Outlaw could win a certain type of award.
I think he
An
might.
award that would mean something.
It sure would.
An award of awards.
Yes.
To know that you've accomplished something.
Yes.
That you've been to the dance and you mastered the circle. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
What awards you say? Oscars? Nope.
Nope.
Grammy? Guess again. ESPYs? Sure, they may have happened, but move aside because episode 90 means the Loofah Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to it later in the show. We are going to give out the Loofah Awards, and we will find out who is Producer of the Year amongst all things.
It's a big show.
And Jeff, that music is helping you.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that, it helps you.
It's in
but
your
we're going to
favor.
get to that.
There was a lot of voting. It was me, you, and then we had to throw in tiebreakers here and there.
It was tough.
But it was a great. I think this. The Loofahs. This is the second annual Loofah.
That's right.
I think this could be the best Loofah ever.
I think this
I don't
want to
get ahead of myself.
Guys, this is going to be the best Loofah Awards. I'm telling you, we got a year in.
Yeah.
People are fighting for it. We have
Absolutely.
defending champions that are looking to be two-time. What's going to happen? I don't know.
Right.
Or do I?
Or do you?
You got to wait to find out. But that's coming up. What else is coming up, Mitch?
What else? Well, listen, we are going to do the Loofahs for probably the back end of the show. But the first end, we got, listen, if you haven't heard, I don't know how you haven't, but Kawhi did a little something on the weekend. We got to talk about that.
He's over there now.
We got the rapid banter in somehow, some way. It's coming in earlier, though.
And do we got a minute to spare?
We sure do.
Because we got the Maclin Minute.
Oh, it's here.
It's here.
It's everyone's new favorite segment. But before all that,
and before anything, look, we got to get right to it. Jeff, please cue the music. We're going to give to you the Headversity metrics of the year.
Yes.
That's right. Headversity.com, just to remind you, is the leader in workplace resilience. They are tackling mental awareness, mental health. Go to the website, headversity.com. I want you to check it out, make a profile, see what they're doing. It is beautiful. It's fantastic. Dr. Ryan Todd and the whole gang over there, they're doing fantastic. And by the way, congratulations on the new office. Things are looking up. You want to look at something else they've done? Go to our website, reallockerroomtalk.com. You can stream the podcast there as well. And you can see the work that the boys at Headversity have done for us. Not only that, thank you for cueing your music, Jeff. But Mitch, I need you to cue your music. Opa. We also got downloads coming from a radio station called Agape Greek Radio, AGAPE, GreekRadio.com, where you get to stream Real Locker Room Talk Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, anywhere in the world, around the world, in the world. It's a beautiful thing. And we got to give thanks to Stan the Man, making it all possible. And check out Agape Greek TV. Got to do it. It's good stuff.
stands up for a loofah.
He's in the running.
He's
Spoiler.
in the run.
Little taste.
Little taste.
Just got to give you a little taste.
Got a little taste.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So let me tell you something about the metrics. Okay,
Yeah.
we're hustling through, and I got to go.
No,
we got to
take your
give you.
time.
We got to give you
Good.
the metrics of the year, ladies and gentlemen. As we end this season 2, as we come to episode 90, we have 85 Podbean followers.
Nice.
400 Instagram followers.
Really?
276 Facebook followers.
I like
661 community discussion board followers.
What?
162 Twitter followers. Ladies and gentlemen,
It's just growing.
this thing of ours is growing. It is growing. Just like another thing is growing, very personal to Mitch's life, and that's, ladies and gentlemen, Baby Watch 2019.
Yeah, it's it's coming. Bottom line, we're a week away. We're feeling good. Had a little scare the other night.
Okay.
Couple kicks. I literally was kind of leaning on her the other night.
Yeah.
And he kicked so hard, I felt it on my shoulder. I was like, "What is going on?
So
How did he not rip through?" I thought. There was
Are we
something.
doing soccer registrations?
I think
Do we got-
MMA candidate.
or maybe
yeah,
a
that's
little
true.
karate kid, a little Cobra Kai.
Really?
Yeah, I
So
think so.
you're the new Mitch Yagi.
I think so.
You're Mr. Mitch Yagi.
Absolutely. How can he not go wrong?
How do you not?
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
It's amazing. That's amazing.
There it is.
So basically, your boy is like, move over.
Move over.
Number one, I'm coming out when I'm ready. Number two, okay, you gotta let it be comfortable here.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad.
He's
Yeah.
making room. I'm fascinated how they make room in there all the time. I wish I could just go in there and see what's going on.
Well, isn't that what got you in this mess?
Well, that's exactly it. It's not the truth. 2 inappropriate comments in less than 11 minutes.
Episode 90. I don't know, loofahs, they get me hot.
Don't they ever? Listen, speaking of hot, let's get into the big discussion of the week. It's the NBA. All right, last week we were left kind of in a cliffhanger, if you will.
Yes.
We left the podcast and we said, "Wow, what a great free agency! You got Anthony Davis going over to the Lakers. You got Kevin Durant going to the Nets. You got Kyrie Irving going to the Nets. Everything." But everyone was waiting. What is this Kawhi Leonard? What is this guy that, everyone kind of deems to be the best overall player, best defensive
right.
player, best offensive player, the best combination of a player? Everyone's wondering, what is this guy's next move? And you know what? We went into the American long weekend. It was past President's Day. The 4th of July. And he gets onto the 5th, and then the news broke. And a little side note, Dimitri, when I'm watching America's Got Talent or
Yeah.
I go down to Vegas, do you know what I try to at least hit one show or I like to watch? Is magicians. I like illusionists. All right?
Right.
And what I saw, what Kawhi pulled off, was exactly that. A sleight of hand. Everyone's heard the news. He's now a Los Angeles Clipper. But it's how he did it that just makes me so excited because everybody, every NBA analyst, every NBA insider, everybody on Twitter, he's going to the Lakers. How could he not go home to LA where he's from? How could he not want to play with LeBron? How could he not want to play with Anthony Davis? He says, yeah, I'm going home. Hey, by the way, I'm bringing a good friend of mine. His name's Paul George, the second best all-around player in the league. The Clippers went from a playoff team this year to now probably in Vegas odds saying the number 1 ranked team to win next year's Larry O.B. What did you think of what Kawhi did?
Let me tell you what I think. Kawhi is no longer Kawhi Leonard because what he pulled, this man is Kawaiser Soze.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
He is Kawaiser Soze. Everyone's looking over here.
Yes.
Come on, Agent Kuyan. It was in front of you the whole time.
The whole
He
time.
pulled a Kobayashi.
Yes. He sure did.
And he walked out with the limp and got and fooled everyone. Look, Kawaiser Soze did 2 amazing things. Number 1, he brings a championship to the only Canadian franchise in basketball. Let's not disregard that. We got to ride that wave a bit more. Number 2, what he did was showed LeBron James that, hey, you're not the only big polarized dog here. So here's LeBron James. Comes to the Lakers. Everyone knows he's vocal in recruiting players.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it.
Absolutely.
Bringing this person. He was doing it in Miami, in Cleveland. He's doing it. He's trying to do it in LA. Has had success in it in LA. Well, he can't recruit. So he tries to recruit the Kawaiser Soze. The Kawaiser Soze says, nah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait it out.
Maybe.
I'll call you back. I got somewhere to be.
My people will call your people.
We might do lunch. Not only can he not recruit him, Kawaiser Soze says, you know what, LeBron, anything you can do, I can do better. Hold my beer, watch this. Clippers, you got 24 hours. Unless you get Paul George, and Paul George specifically, I'm not coming.
Yeah.
Well, they did. They sold the farm, which I endorse, by the way. What an
Sure.
amazing move. I love everything that happened here. So Kawhi Leonard has totally changed the league.
Exactly.
Single-handedly.
Literally.
Unbelievable.
Let me get even further into that. You know, like a good magician, you know he's going to do something. So, I mean, we've all been probably guilty of this. You're watching David Copperfield or you're watching Chris Angel and you're like, he's going to do something.
Yeah.
And it's the amazing magicians, the guys that do it right in front of your eyes while you're trying to wait for it, and he pulls off. Like when I see that these NBA insiders and all these guys, literally not one guy gave the Clippers a chance. They all said, oh, it looks like he's going to maybe go Toronto. He had a big discussion with Drake. Oh, he's going to the Lakers. How can he not go to the Lakers? Blah, blah. And while he's saying, you know what? You guys decide with his left hand, you know, he's dialing the number of Paul George. He's getting his agent to call everyone. Not only did he get Paul George to come to LA Clippers with him, but the backstory of this is he actually almost landed in Toronto by bringing Paul George to Toronto and Russell Westbrook to Toronto.
Right.
He literally almost made two superstars. This is how powerful this guy is. And quietly, he literally almost made two guys go, hey, leave Oklahoma, come to Toronto. And the big kicker here, and I still
Could
on
you
the fence a
imagine the
little bit.
Raptors, after a historic NBA win, getting Westbrook and George?
It's
to boot?
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And what I find so weird and fascinating about it at the same time is that Toronto probably would have been the hands-on favorite to repeat.
Yep.
They probably all would have disbanded after, but no one in Toronto would have cared. It would have been like having the best sex of your life and then just going, yeah, I don't even know who that was. They're gone. These guys literally almost pulled off the most amazing thing, but Kawhi still wins because he still got what he wanted. So he had like 2 wins. He could have brought these 2 guys to Toronto and win a championship, does his load management, takes his time off.
Because it's all about load management.
It really is with him. Yeah. And then on top of it, he says, oh, that idea didn't work. We'll go to LA. Paul, let's go to LA. Mm-hmm. And he gets what he wants and goes home and gets the second. But what a play. Like LeBron should be literally looking in the mirror going, what have I done wrong here? Like, what's wrong with me? Yeah. Why don't they want to play with me?
I don't get it. What did I do?
What did I do?
Where did I go wrong?
I don't know.
I used to be the guy.
I used to be the guy.
I even told him we'd do a wine tasting.
Do you think Anthony Davis is going, oh, I should have just waited a little?
I shaved my eyebrows for this? For this?
Now, what's happened is the other big thing that he did was by bringing himself and Paul George to the Clippers. Now you got a whole array of teams in the NBA that are not powerhouses the way they once were. There's a whole bunch of teams, and I'm going to name them off, that are going to start playing a game of King's Court. Remember King's Court? It was like you versus another guy, and then if you win, you get to stay. The other guy's got to go.
That's right.
Well,
That's
now
right.
it's 2-on-2. The NBA has become a two
It's
superstar
NBA Jam.
team. It's NBA
It's
Jam.
NBA
Is
Jam.
exactly it. Now watch this. We're going to play a little NBA Jam right now, verbally.
Okay.
You ready?
Done.
I'm going to give you the teams. You tell me who wins. That team stays on. The other team leaves.
Gotcha. Like it.
Boom. We're going to start. It's Leonard and George versus Curry versus Thompson. Who wins? Game to 7. Game to 7.
Leonard George.
Leonard George win, obviously. So, next one up, Leonard George versus James versus Davis.
This year?
This year.
I'm going to go James Davis.
You're going to take James Davis over Leonard and Paul.
This year. I'm doing the
I completely disagree with you, but because it's your game, I'm going to let it go. You got James Davis versus Murray and Jokic.
James Davis.
James Davis. James Davis versus Leonard and McCollum, pardon me.
James Davis.
All right. James Davis versus Doncic and Porzingis.
Oh, James Davis.
Okay. James Davis versus Connolly and Mitchell from Utah.
James Davis.
James Davis versus Walker and Tatum.
I still got to go with James Davis.
James
By the way,
Davis?
I like the name James Davis.
I think you're
that's a good name.
Sounds like a good detective name.
Yeah, James Davis.
James Davis versus
With Chase Outlaw
versus the Greek Freak and Middleton.
Ooh, why you got to do this to me? Why you got to do this?
You
to
got to
me?
go James Davis. It
It's
is what
James
it is.
Davis. It's
Middleton
James.
brings it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then James Davis versus Russell and maybe Butler. Jimmy Butler. He might go to Miami. Big rumor.
I got to go with. I'm still going to go with James Davis.
Exactly.
But you're.
But you see my point.
But you're missing
here?
one.
Which one?
James Davis.
Yeah.
Versus Durant. Irving.
I didn't put that one in only because Durant won't be back.
He
next
won't be
year.
back, but
you're right. There you go.
So what do we do there?
So what we have is I just ripped off a whole bunch of teams that now have two superstars.
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about the NBA now is it becomes very complete. Like there is no 100% winner. There is no mega super team or anything like that. I love it. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love the way it's going. And going forward, the NBA now looks fantastic. I really do believe that.
I love it too. You're absolutely right. We're not just waiting for who is Golden State going to play this year.
That's right.
It's wide open. It's anyone's game. And unreal.
Little side note. Imagine Toronto pulls off that trade. You got the Toronto Raptors.
Holy smokes.
With this Russell Westbrook, and you got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard going into the playoffs, going crazy. And then the Maple Leafs, who also made a lot of runs, made a lot of little plays, and they get into the playoffs and they make their run. Next year would have been just, in my opinion, a crazy year in the city of Toronto.
Yeah, they might actually win something.
In
hockey. In hockey.
Exactly. From there, we're going to go to everyone's new favorite minute. It's the Maclin Minute. You ready? Are you going to time me?
I'm going to time you because this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Ready?
It's a big thing.
And the Maclin Minute, go.
The Calgary Stampeders this week, they have a new guy under center, Nick Arbuckle. All right? A lot of people thought he was a fluke last week. Come back after there was a minute left. He scored 10 points with his team. They end up winning against BC. This week, he showed to everyone in Saskatchewan. No, sir. I'm good. He put a thumping on the Rough Riders, 37-10.
The Rough Riders got arbuckled.
They got arbuckled hardcore. So then Toronto won a game. A lot of people didn't think they were going to win even one. Montreal also won a game. No problem. I got this under control. BC's not so good. Everyone had BC on a pedestal. They ended up winning last week. Not very good, though. Something wrong in BC. Not sure what it is. We'll figure that out. Winnipeg's looking good. And also one last thing I just want to say about the CFL. The Rouge, it's a real thing. Utilize it more. It's 1 point. Every point counts. Why are people using the Rouge more?
3.
That's the
2,
Maclin
1.
Minute.
Wow, you practiced.
I did. I sure did.
I can guarantee you actually practiced.
I practiced, and Katerina was doing the stopwatch. We were working hard on it this week.
Well, you got to put the reps in.
She's like, I think I'm having contraction. I'm like, this is much more important to do this right now. All right, this is much, much more important.
Amazing.
Now we are about a couple of minutes in. We're doing our thing.
We're here and there.
We're gonna do rapid banter very soon because the Loofahs are up next. Right after rapid banter.
The Loofahs.
Are
up next. Already.
Now, let me ask you a question.
time
Let's tell people before we get to rapid banter, let's talk about the Loofahs a little bit.
Yes.
All right. When it comes to the Loofahs, what were you looking for in the Loofahs?
Look, when you're looking at the loofah, you're looking at performance.
Right.
You're looking at personality. You're looking at achievement.
Right.
You're looking at what it takes to be a locker room gentleman, a roster member. These are people in sports that are deserving to be part of the real locker room talk roster.
Yeah.
It's a really overall composite
Like, we
score.
didn't look at just points scored or overall stats.
Attitude.
Everything. Locker room. That's what we want.
Are you locker room material?
That's exactly
is
what
what
it
the loofah represents.
That's it. That's exactly it. Thank you.
This podcast rocks.
Now, Jeff, get ready. We're going to rapid banter. Here it goes. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. Congrats to the U.S. women's soccer team for winning their fourth World Cup. Unbelievable. What's more impressive? 4 World Cups in 8 years or 6 NFL titles in 18 years?
Episode 90. Rapid Banter.
Big controversies brewing because of this. Should the U.S. women's soccer team be making as much as their male counterparts?
Yes. Rapid Banter.
Just waiting for that one.
But,
Oh, there we go.
but,
Sure, go ahead.
I believe in equal pay. I'm all for equal pay. But you got to have the revenue dollars, okay? It's a simple economic issue. It has nothing to do with equal pay. If the money is there in the TV time, Mitch, they will be getting it. But overall, if you ask me, do people deserve to get paid for what they do? Yes.
Fair enough. Well said, Dimitri. Watching the World Cup game, there was another penalty kick in the 61st minute. It actually iced the game. They ended up winning 2-0, but that goal obviously put it. So it made me think, what's harder to do? Penalty kick to win the game or field goal to win the game?
They both suck.
Rapid Banter.
Here's just a random one. Bitcoin or gold? Which would you rather own?
Bitcoin.
Rapid Banter.
Really? You'd rather have Bitcoin over gold?
Ah, come on. Play the volatility. Have fun.
What are you talking
do you
about? I want
mean?
nice gold around my neck, walk around with bullions. That'd be awesome.
You know what, actually? An
I'm
IOU.
with you, Mitch, but
Thank you.
this guy, he's out there. He takes big risks.
Yeah,
I'm a
you
risk
should.
guy.
He's a risk guy. Last week, 2 people got gorged in the annual running of the bulls. Crazy tradition or stupid way to get your cardio in?
Yahoo, Cowboys.
Rapid Banter. I think that should be incorporated into Stampede.
Yes,
would
that should
actually
be.
a great
That
idea.
should be it.
Yeah, I think so. Stampede Committee, take note.
If you're too drunk to get on the train home, run this way.
Isn't that the truth? What a way to clear out the pavilion, too.
Jeff does it again.
He does
There
it
you go,
again.
11 o'clock nightly.
I'm a risk guy, but he is an idea guy.
Here's the big one. Calgary Stampede, we said earlier, is in full stride. Watching the Bull Riders last week, my boy, Chase Outlaw. Dimitri, how long could you last on the Bull?
Ask my wife. 10 seconds. Rapid Banter.
That's 2 more
I
than
knew,
you need.
know what? Jeff, I wrote this, and the whole I literally could have wrote the answer to this myself. Just so you know. Kawhi Leonard or Chris Angel? Who's the better illusionist?
Chris Angel.
Rapid Banter.
It's a Greek thing.
Yeah, it sure is. Now, this is a 2-part question, so wait for both. I'm going to say one, then rapid banter,
Okay.
and then after. Okay. St. Louis Blues players are getting their time with the cup. Tyler Bozak had his family. They wanted to make margaritas in the cup. They actually salted the rim. Salt the rim, not salt the rim.
I don't know. Lisa Ann, I'll take your advice.
Rapid Banter.
That's just ridiculous. Joel Edmondson, another St. Louis player, took advantage of the cup by making poutine. Who did it better, the Bozaks or the Edmondsons?
He should add vodka, and it would be a Vladimir Putin.
Rapid Banter. Nice
Nice one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Quick NFL tidbit. I saw this and I wanted to get it out. At Harrison NFL did his own NFL ranking of all-time QBs. He's got Terry Bradshaw, not number 1, just randomly. I just found this weird. He's got Terry Bradshaw ahead of Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson is ahead of Ben Roethlisberger. Do you agree?
Where's Al Bundy?
Rapid Banter.
You know, he scored 4 touchdowns in a single game for
Isn't that the
Pokai.
truth? Isn't that the truth? Back to Kawhi. He's gone now. Retire his jersey or make a statue?
Turn it into a gold bullion.
Rapid Banter.
I like what you did there. Took what
Did you
we
see
had
what
earlier.
Did you see?
I saw
See?
what you did there. Yeah.
That's what I did.
Now back to soccer. The women's soccer team was alluded to as being awesome and powerful. The men's team this week came second in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Should the world be worried that USA is taking over soccer as well as the world?
Yes, they should.
Rapid Banter.
Just witnessed on Facebook yesterday, just, going through, perusing. You know
Yeah,
me.
'cause you're
I'm
a peruser.
I'm just looking around.
It was a good
looking
one.
Around. The game of cornhole has taken on I'm not even joking you, like some sort of professional, some sort of league or something. Commentator said that was the best cornhole shot he's ever seen. Dimitri, do you play cornhole?
No, but I've watched all 5 episodes of the series. Rapid Banter.
Again, I could have wrote it down myself, just so everyone knows. Mike Vrabel, head coach of the Tennessee Titans, also an expatriate. 3-time three-time NFL champion. He told one of his Pro Bowl players this week, to win a championship, I would cut my own dick off, he said, his own penis off, to win a championship and bring it to Tennessee. Was this a motivational speech that's gone too far, or do we have to hold it to him now?
Don't hire Lorena Bobbitt as your masseuse.
Rapid banter. I don't think I could even cut my own finger off.
Can you imagine? You're like, hey, now you said it, man. You got.
I can't even part ways with hair gel.
Imagine the NFL just like the NFL. All the players are like, no, we're gonna let him win. We just want to see if he'll do it.
Yeah, do it.
You guys Speaking of NFL guys, Luke Kuechly, All-Pro linebacker for the Carolina Panthers. He was at this kids mini camp this week, with another couple of Carolina players. So they did this drill where the kid took the ball. He juked the crap out of Luke. Like, we're talking about this guy's one of the best linebackers, if not the best linebacker in the league. Totally not. If you watch the video, it was legit real. Like, he totally knocked him out of his socks. He goes, give the kid the ball back again. Gives the kid again. He ran up to the line and just smoked the kid. There's no pads, by the way. He just destroyed him. So my question is, karma a bitch, or is Luke a bad loser?
No, you don't mess with the jukebox.
Rapid banter.
Quick question. Baseball had their all-star game the other day. I actually watched
Rapid banter.
Down
So I watched it the other day, and it's actually pretty good. All right?
Okay, yeah.
But I'm with you on this. The season's too long. You know how I found out that the season's too long? Because everyone was making something out of the home run derby. All right? Basically batting practice, glorified batting practice.
Yep.
Vlad Guerrero from the Blue Jays hit 90 home runs in the home run derby and lost. Makes sense? Please try again.
It reminds me of Jeff in his 20s.
Rapid banter.
Now, speaking of baseball as a very popular thing in North America, because it's their pastime,
and Japan.
the Koreans also love it. And in fact, the Koreans take it to another situation when it comes to their all-star collaboration of talents. They do the bunting competition. Chicks dig the long ball, or even little hits count.
Well, if it's Koreans, I think the little hits count.
Rapid banter.
All right. Well, I think we're going to be off the show soon. And there it is.
Korea doesn't download us.
It doesn't
They
download
don't
us?
download
Okay,
us.
good. All right. Thank God. Last one in baseball. MLB tried out sleeveless jerseys this week. Fashion faux pas or which way to the gun show?
Which way to the gun show?
Rapid banter.
Now, because you said it, speaking of the Asian market, compilation or full length?
Oh, full length.
Rapid banter.
With the
Final
with the
one.
sliding video preview.
Yeah, I'm
That's
big
a
one
must.
on that
That's
one
a
too.
must.
Last one, going back to the Stampede. Do you prefer the bareback or the saddle?
None of which I can provide to my wife.
Rapid banter.
There it is. Rapid banter for the week. I think we got a lot out there.
I think
you know what?
Chase Outlaw rides at Bear.
Yeah, I got to say, best rapid banter of all time.
Yeah, for real.
This was a good one. You put the work in.
I put the work.
You put the work in.
There's a lot of work. A lot of notes taken this week.
Who likes compilation, though? Roster, let me know. Does anyone like
I'm not gonna lie to
compilation?
you. If it's on there, there's a reason. Like, you don't just make it for the sake of making it.
No,
and then
no,
if you
you're
see
right.
how many people actually watch,
I mean,
there's
you're
quite a
talking
few.
about struggle for content.
Sure.
I mean, the hub only displays 10 videos, 15 a page. I mean, you know what's funny? Those sites are like Google. If you're not on page one,
Sure.
you're dead.
Yep.
You don't exist.
Isn't that the truth?
It's amazing.
Isn't that the truth?
It affects everyone.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time.
No.
It's loofah time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was your pregame, if you will. That was your little tailgate before the fluff before the real extravaganza.
We should have a fluff cast. That was the fluff cast. Now's the podcast.
Here we go. Now, yesterday the ESPYs were on, and respect to them. They do it's ESPN. They're giving
seem
out
to
awards.
have some kind of
They got
traction.
some great things. The only thing I learned watching that yesterday is a new word: swaggy. Swaggy. That's what Odell Beckham Jr. He was wearing this outfit. I couldn't really figure it out. And he got the name Swaggy, and I liked it. And I want you to start calling me Swaggy Mitch.
I don't know if I can commit to that.
I want you to at least try.
I'll give it an
and
honest
go with
effort.
that.
I'll
I'm
give it an
liking
honest
Swaggy.
effort.
Swaggy M, I will also take.
I don't know if I see it in this podcast.
Fair enough.
but I
Let's
will
start
give
with
it
the
an honest effort.
Now, like Dimitri alluded to earlier, the loofahs are our way of saying thanks for all the great sports ideas, all the great sports that went on this year. Fantastic. We want to honor you by giving you what we consider to be the most important part of the locker room, which is the loofah, the golden loofah.
The greatest achievement in sports, in life.
Exactly.
Are you locker room material? Are you real locker room talk?
That's right.
Room material.
Now, not everyone that won was able to make it. All right, to
It's
the
a busy
podcast.
time.
It's a busy time.
It's
Summertime.
summertime.
We were asking a lot. We did it,
Yeah.
and like I said, the ESPYs were on yesterday, and they had prior commitments.
Hey, the show's got to go on.
Marketing Matt, I blame because he didn't get the invitations. Out in time.
I think he's studying like the Legend of Zelda or something like that. I don't know. He's doing something.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
What is he doing?
What does he do for us?
We're in the off season.
Yeah.
we're gonna rethink this
We're
whole
rethinking
thing.
that. So
Marketing
don't
Matt.
get too attached to Marketing Matt. Let's start with the loofahs. Here we go. We're gonna start with the NHL. It's everyone's favorite. It's the biggest one we talk about.
Just
probably
a loofah, just over the plate,
Just
over
over the
the
plate.
bathroom
Here we
tile,
go.
if you will.
It's Canada's game, supposedly. I'm using the air quotes, by the way.
Okay.
All right, the nominees for NHL Player of the Year. It's Nathan McKinnon. Cover your eyes, Flame fans. It's Nick Kucherov. And one of our personal favorites, Alex Ovechkin. And the nominees were those. The winner is...
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the envelope right here.
The loofah goes to...
The Golden Loofah for NHL Player of the Year for 2019, Season 2, Nikita Kucherov.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Nick. That's big. Big. That's huge.
Big. Nikita couldn't be here in person.
Yep.
He asked us to courier his Golden Loofah.
Did he have... I think he sent a message. Did you receive that message?
It was a picture.
It was a picture.
Yeah, it was an inappropriate picture. Of what he would be utilizing the loofah. for.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to Nick Kucherov. Well deserved. Big year. Over 120 points. He tore it up for the number one team in the NHL. From there, we go to basketball. It's the NBA. The nominees are Kawhi Leonard, Giannis. You don't even know. I'm not even try his last name because I'll butcher it, even though he's Greek. And James Harden. Dimitri?
The results are in. The votes are in. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for NBA Golden Loofah Player of the Year, none other than the MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Unbelievable. Way to go.
He did it.
He did it again.
He did it.
He did it yesterday. He's MVP. He won the ESPY, and now the trifecta is complete,
Wait,
sir.
I'm getting... Giannis just sent
Oh, he just sent
a text
What'd he say?
message.
What'd he say?
It was a direct message.
Yeah.
Guys, it's in Greek, but I'll
in Greek, yeah,
translate.
go ahead, yeah.
It says, "Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The MVP meant a lot, but this means the most
Right.
because it is the acknowledgement of all the other things I do
Unbelievable.
to become MVP. Thank you, guys. Again, translated to English.
Yeah.
It's a little more impactful in Greek. It's just got a tone.
And I think it said, what did it say at the bottom? And I love real locker room talk.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all caught up. Can't wait for 90.
Can't wait for 90.
Can't wait for 90.
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, we
of him.
can't wait for
What
next
a gentleman.
season, Giannis.
What a great
Who is
guy.
this guy?
Hey, guy is great. That is fantastic. All right. The next one up is the NFL. It's the Golden Loofah, and the nominees are Zeke Elliott, Dallas Cowboys; Tom Brady, New England Patriots; Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs. Dimitri?
You know, I got all these envelopes here.
Yeah,
and it's
go.
nerve-wracking because I don't even know. I don't even know.
Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the Golden Loofah NFL Player of the Year, Real Locker Room Talk Season 2 goes to
There it is.
the GOAT, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, Mr. Tom Brady.
Is there anything he can't do? I believe he's a two-time winner.
He's a two-time winner.
two-time
He
winner.
has 100%.
He is 100%.
NFL winning. This guy's crazy.
Dare I say he's going to win next year too?
He's going to win when he
He's going to go on
retires.
a limb. He's going to win it again next year.
Look, the achievement that he did this year, that's what put him over the edge. But it was a tight race.
He's only 40-ish. He's only 40.
No big
Winging
deal.
the ball, winning his sixth time. Sixth time.
Beat that, man, dude.
Unbelievable. We go over to baseball. We know we don't talk about it a lot, but hey, we respect the hell out of that
respect the damn game.
We did.
Okay.
Any team that can play for 100 years and then go into playoffs, I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, this is a real full-time job. I'll give something to baseball.
Right.
The other people, they only play 80 games.
Sure. 60
games, 30 games.
Yeah.
This is a full calendar work year.
During the summer,
I mean,
might
they
add.
actually work 5 more days than teachers.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Like, this is a big deal.
Big
So,
deal.
you know what? My ball cap.
Ball cap.
Off to you.
Yes.
Mitch, nominees.
Nominees for MLB Player of the Year. It's Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees. It's Mike Trout from the the Los Angeles Angels. And Christian Yelich from the Milwaukee Brewers. And the winner is...
Mitch, I believe you have this envelope.
I do have it. 1 second. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an easy one. It's Mike Trout. That's a big one.
Wow.
There you go, Mike.
Wow.
Big contract, big year. No surprise here. No surprise. From there, we go to the sports that we tend to talk to a lot about. And Dimitri's favorite, it's boxing.
I love my combat sports.
Listen, nominees for Boxer of the Year. Do you want to say them?
No, you said.
It's Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo. Alvarez.
My personal favorite, Deontay Wilder. And Tyson Fury.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And the winner is...
the winner for the boxing Golden Loofah 2019 is... We'll talk about making a comeback year complete. It's Tyson Fury.
Yes, absolutely.
It is Tyson Fury.
That is big.
And let me
Listen.
tell you something. If there was a Adversity Loofah,
Yeah.
this is the guy who's winning
This
it.
is the guy who's getting it.
Look at that.
Yeah, you know what? Next year we should ask for some advertising dollars to go towards
We
that.
should probably
That would
ask,
be great.
we should ask for something.
But Tyson Fury, think about this. He didn't lose. He didn't win against Wilder. But he also, when he got knocked out, everyone thought he was done. Everyone thought he was, and he got back up. That's why this guy
He did it
is
in the ring,
champ.
and he did it outside the ring.
Isn't that the truth?
We're talking bounce back.
Absolutely. Thank you. What a great year. And I
Great
can't
year.
wait for him to whoop Wilder one more time.
I don't know
Whoop
about
him.
that.
Whoop him.
It's not going to happen.
Whoop him.
He's going to stay down the next time. But until then, you get a Golden Loofah, Tyson.
Speaking of the hands to the face, let's go to the MMA. It's the nominees for Fighter of the Year. It's Nunes, Khabib, John Jones, and we have a fourth entry, Henry Cejudo. He's a two-time. He's got 2 belts, this guy.
That's right.
He's that good.
Big
He's that
win.
good.
Big win.
And the winner is...
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the 2019 Golden Loofah in mixed martial arts goes to Amanda Nunes.
Oh, yeah. After the beating she laid out last
She
week.
is destroying everyone, and she has cleaned out every division.
Would you rather fight her or Khabib?
I think I got to go Khabib.
I think so,
I
too.
think I think I do better with wrestlers.
Yes, I think
personally,
so,
just
too.
my style.
Yeah. I think Nunes would whoop
yeah.
badly.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's looking to take everyone's head off for some reason. I
Like
don't
this
know
should
why.
be the first crossover.
She's got some
she should
anger
fight
issues.
it. Like they should
She's-
put her in the ring with a
They
guy
should
and
talk
vice
to her
versa.
about that. Like, why is she so mad?
Yeah, why?
What's
Like, what are you doing?
like it's
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
You know, just be a pro.
Whatever it is, you want to talk
You know,
about it?
yeah, you don't-
What,
you don't.
what do you think it is? All right. From there, we go to the final combat sport. What? But you said boxing. You said MMA. Well, you know we love our wrestling. You know we love our wrestling. And the nominees for Wrestler of the Year are Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, and Kenny Omega. And the winner is...
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this year's wrestling Golden Loofah goes to none other than the man.
Yes.
Becky Lynch.
You know what? Of all the wins I've seen tonight, that's the most... If it wasn't for her this year, WWE might have literally just went under. I know it's kind of weird to say, but
I mean, congrats
truly
to the
believe that.
ladies.
Yeah.
I mean, congrats. Look at this. The women are winning the World Cup champions.
They're putting the effort in.
Golden Loofahs in 2 combat sports. I mean, come on.
You've never seen that anywhere
I
else.
love it.
But you'll see it on Real Locker Room Talk.
where you can stream us, reallockerroomtalk.com.
Exactly. Now we're off to golf. We talk about it here and there.
Touch
Here
and go.
there.
It's a touch and go.
And the nominees are, it's Kopka. This guy's winning everything. It's Dustin Johnson Gretzky. He's there. And another guy named Tiger Woods. And the winner is?
The winner for 2019, golfer, Golden Loofah winner of the year. Well, he may be winning everything, but he's not winning a Golden Loofah because Tiger Woods.
Oh, there it is
the winner.
Nice. Tiger, eh?
Is the guy?
I definitely voted against Tiger. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what?
I don't know who beat me on that.
But here's a guy. It's a bounce back.
Yeah.
This is locker room material.
That's true.
You
He
can
is.
bang Perkins waitresses,
Yep.
get a back surgery, and come back to win a Masters.
You know what's funny?
That's who we want in the locker.
How it's so funny. Every time we talk about Tiger,
It's Perkins.
It's a Perkins girl.
It
He
just-
could win all the majors for the rest of his life, and the Perkins waitress will always come up.
But you know what? I think
So
banging
you're
the
damned if you're doing. You're
But the
damned if you
Perkins
don't.
waitress, I think, is a harder sell than a celebrity. Like, I think that took him work.
I got a question for you guys.
I agree. It's not like you're walking into a strip club or
Yes.
what's that topless place?
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
I mean,
The
this guy's gotta
that's-
convince her
That's
over
a
pancakes.
wholesome
Yeah.
place.
My
That's a
question,
family
My
place.
question about the Perkins girl is: do you think like she's still working at Perkins? And if she is, do you think she's like, yeah, it's me? And they're
You
like,
got to keep
"I'm
her
sorry."
around.
You know what I mean?
Like, that's management material. Like, you're talking
She's
going
like, yeah, I might add a little thing with Tiger.
you're talking about going the extra mile for the customer. Oh,
She definitely got the tip there. All right. From there, we go to the FIFA. We go to soccer.
is her
Everyone's
nickname
favorite.
Caddy? Because
I
she's
am-
just carrying the shafts around. Yeah.
And the nominees for FIFA Soccer Player of the Year, it's Ronaldo, it's Messi, and it's Modric. Modric?
Modric. Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. The winner for the FIFA Golden Loofah Soccer Player of the Year 2019 is none other than Ronaldo.
Was there really any doubt?
I mean, look at the abs.
Look at
the abs.
He vacations in Greece. I mean, he kind of
He buys his manager an island.
and the guy goes to dinner with Jordan. It was kind of a win-win-win all the way through.
Picks up the tab, leaves a tip.
Hey, how you doing?
He's a tipper.
He's a tipper.
Jordan's not a tipper.
I've heard he's not.
He's not
I've
a
heard that
tipper.
as well. From there, we go to the other, one of our favorite sports. We throw it in there. Dimitri's a big lover of this one. It's tennis. The nominees are, it's Nadal. You just can't lose on clay. Serena, I beat every woman known to man. And Federer, I just don't lose. And the winner is, Dimitri?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to take the entire year into consideration. And the winner of the 2019 Tennis Player Golden Loofah Award goes to Rafael Nadal.
Wow. There's the first controversial pick of the night.
And where was Djokovic?
I didn't put him in.
There's a lot of controversy here.
Well, I didn't like the cut of his jib. I didn't like. You know what? I know he's your father-in-law's favorite
He's
player.
basically my cousin now.
He's your cousin.
Yeah, he's my cousin.
I just felt like, you know what? You didn't do enough.
I think.
Wow me.
Look, at the end of the day,
It's about wowing me.
it was Nadal's year. It's a Nadal year this year overall.
overall. Does he know how to play tennis if there's just grass there? Like he only plays if there's clay.
Seems to work for Golden State.
This is not rapid banter. This is not rapid.
I wish
banter.
it was. Had such a good time.
From there, we go to, listen, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And the nominees are, of these three amazing guys that just started their careers. They're literally just started up. We've got Donich. We've got Elias Pettersson of the Vancouver Canucks. And Saquon Barkley. Dimitri. And the winner is?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Golden Loofah Rookie of the Year 2019 Season 2 belongs to Saquon Barkley.
Wow.
He did it.
You know what? I hope he covets this award, and I'll tell you why. Because next year, this upcoming year, that poor guy, no one's not, like, everyone's waiting for him.
Yeah.
They've got no quarterback. They got nothing. And during our fantasy show, we're going to be talking about it. Yeah, that's right. We have a fantasy show coming up soon. It's
amazing.
And long story short, no one's going to be sleeping on them.
No.
They're all going to be waiting for them. So enjoy this. You deserved it this year, but boy, you're going to have a long year next year. Boy, you're going to have a long year. From there, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically all the sports, but we don't stop there.
No, we don't. Because
We have the most important loofahs to give out.
I mean, best actor, motion picture, album of the year. This
Right.
is where we are now.
This is the meat of the bone.
The goods.
You just ate through the fat. Now it's time for the good piece. Right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a perfect ribeye.
Here we go. You're wondering to yourself, what are they coming up with? Well, it's relative of the year. The Golden Loofah relative of the year. This one was very controversial, and here we go. It's Cousin Jim versus South Carolina George, the Ultimate Flames fan. My sister Angela, our booking agent, and my mother-in-law Diane. Dimitri, go ahead.
Ladies and
This is
gentlemen,
big. This is gonna cause some fire.
these envelopes have not been opened. I have no idea what's here.
Zero.
Nobody has on. Jeff is the only guy, and he's
No.
not going to ruin it.
No.
The winner of the 2019 Mitch and Dimitri Relative of the Year goes to the Golden Loofah. Oh, wow.
Well,
Oh, wow.
be careful here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ange.
Wow.
Ange has won
That's-
the Golden
Wow.
Loofah
Wow. I
of
am-
the Year.
Hey, you know what's funny? I have to give her some credit. She's my sister. We've got some big shows coming up in the new year.
We got some big shows coming up in the new year. Look, I'm going to say it was a tight race.
It was
You could
tight.
Be like, it was a tight race between Diane and Ange. It was neck and neck. And you're going to say, but what about the other guys?
Right.
Let me tell you something, South Carolina George. You think that you can take a break from the podcast?
Yeah.
You think Diane took a break?
No.
You think Ange took a break from
They
the
never did.
podcast?
Yeah, exactly.
No, she didn't say, I've been busy. I stopped listening for 5 weeks.
Right.
Consistency is key here. That's what cost you. But it's okay, because you can win next year.
You know who's going to be the most upset?
But let me tell you something, Cousin Jim. Let me tell you something.
You know, he called me yesterday asking.
The mention. Without the mention off the mention, yeah. Incremental differences lead to long-term changes. And my friend, Cousin Jim, that can't happen next year if you want a Golden Loofah. So you guys can show up to your Tamiko parties, get your Clarino out, and watch as Ange busts out the Golden Loofah.
It's
Congratulations.
big. You know who didn't win is your family.
Look, I gotta say,
Where the hell's your
if
family?
we can give out a loser of the year,
Right.
it's the Carolus family and company, because all 3 nominations are on your side.
Yeah.
I got no support.
Nothing.
I'm tackling this on my own.
I'm doing this on my own here.
I feel like Atlas. I'm just holding up the Carolus house, and all they want to do is put that down pressure on me.
Right.
I had enough. If there's not a nominee next year,
Right.
I'm leaving the family.
You're leaving the family.
I'm taking Tamara and Calliope, and I'm going.
what?
We're going to the Hodges clan.
We'd love to have
We're
you.
changing
We'd
up.
love to have
We're
you.
changing
You're
up.
basically part of the family anyways. You know it and I know it. You know it.
I can't have this.
Just letting you know.
One guy, one girl.
I mean, I had 4 people here. Not one was from your side of the family.
Not one.
Not one.
You know, my dad's on Google. He's always checking for cars in Greece to buy.
But
you couldn't go to
you can't
Real Locker
download
Room
one
Talk.
one episode.
You
Nothing.
couldn't go real. You're already on Google. Okay.
I'm not gonna. Can I
Did
just say
it
this?
kill you to
Can
share
I just
a
say something?
podcast?
I'm a little disappointed.
Mitch, did it kill you to share a podcast with a coworker?
Just saying. Just saying.
I'm a little heated
Kind
up.
of hurt me. Kind of hurt me a little.
Do we have a black loofah?
Well, you know what we do have? We have a loofah for Maga of the year. Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
yes.
it's one of our favorite segments. It's Maga and Malaka. So we decided on Maga of the year. Dimitri, it's just a one winner. Tell them who it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the MAGA of the year is no other than the devil himself.
It's true.
The guy who pulled the wool over everyone's eyes. The Kobayashi, okay? None other than Kawaiser Soze, Kawhi Leonard, the biggest MAGA of the year. From out LeBroning, the LeBron.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. He is the ultimate pump and dump. Pump Toronto up and left it there all alone.
And speaking of pump and dump, we go to the next Golden Loofah
Exactly.
for the biggest Malaka of the year. Because when you have a Maga,
You have to have a Malaka.
you need a Malaka.
It's the yin and the yang.
It's the light side versus the dark side.
Sure is. The Malaka of the year, I hate to say it because he's Canadian, but it's Tristan Thompson. Buddy.
Come on.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. Katrina is all over this Kardashian show, so I have to watch it once in a while. Granted, I'm always looking for it. But anyways,
Doesn't matter.
dude, your wife's super prego. Come on.
Come on. What are you doing?
It's Malaka of the year. From there, we go to the last three, and this one could be maybe four, actually. It's guest of the year. Listen, we bring as many people as we can to help us out and have some fun with us and all that fun stuff. And here are your nominees. It's Johnny Hockey. It's Andonia. And it's Chris LaBelle. Dimitri, the loofah, the golden loofah goes to...
The results are in. The tallies are in. Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Loofah for the Real Locker Room Talk Guest of the Year goes to none other than Chris LaBelle.
Unbelievable. Chris LaBelle, congratulations on the Golden Loofah. Big. That is big.
Huge. Look, Chris LaBelle, you got to win in all categories. We looked at downloads. We listened to the shows again.
That's
The
right.
nominee, it was everything. And we even consulted. And Chris LaBelle, it was a pleasure to have him on. We're going to have him again.
Yeah,
And what a great time to present the loofah.
absolutely. That's when we're going to do it. Exactly. Congratulations to you, Chris. Here's one of the newest ones we're giving out as well. It's the I Called It Award. This one goes out to the person that called something at the beginning of the year, and it literally came out that way.
Sorry, breaking news.
Breaking news. Go ahead.
The Oklahoma City Thunder
Yeah.
have agreed to trade Russell Westbrook to the Houston Rockets.
What?
It's coming in right now. OKC trades Russell to the Rockets for Paul. Big news.
I'm actually surprised that we would take that contract. That is, I guess there's kind of one reason. Wow.
Should we go back to King This changes everything.
This changes everything.
It changes it all.
Whoa.
Harden and Westbrook back together in Houston.
The NBA has done it again.
Wow.
You've done it again, NBA.
Top of the list.
I mean, we're in the middle of the loofahs. Damn
I
it.
couldn't hold it.
Well, here it is. The I Called It Awards. It's me. I'm one of the nominees for saying that the Raptors were going to win it at the beginning of the year. Was I joking? Sure, but it still counts.
Still counts.
The other nominee is me again. Yeah, that's right. I said that the Raptors, Columbus would beat the Lightning in the first round. Was I joking? Absolutely, I was joking. But I still called it, and it counts. And the third one was Mandu here on the Real Locker Room Talk podcast said Raptors in 5, maybe 6. And the winner is.
You're forgetting one that gets an honorable mention.
Sure, honorable mention.
It again goes back to you.
Go ahead.
For calling that the West was going to take home the
Exactly.
Stanley Cup.
So it's my 3 predictions in the I Called It Loofah Golden Loofah Award versus Mandu's one little Raptor call. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Get my award
I
ready.
might as well give you
Go
the
ahead,
loofah.
go
Ladies
ahead.
and gentlemen,
Just make it
I got
official.
the
Go ahead.
envelope
Make it
right
official.
here. The
Make it
winner
official.
for the I Called It From Now, the I Told You So.
Right.
Golden Loofah goes to Mandu.
Mandu.
It goes to Mandu. We're calling the Raptors in 5.
I'm the only one that voted on it. How is this possible? I made this up right now.
You didn't vote for yourself? Even the politicians vote for themselves.
Unbelievable.
That's the first rule.
I didn't think that anyone else was going to vote for
You had
it.
Mitch, it's okay. It's okay. You'll heal. As speaking from someone who hasn't won a Golden Loofah, you'll get over it.
Jeff, you're coming up right
Welcome to the loser pile.
Isn't that the truth? Maybe we can sit together and hang out. And here we go. It's our second last award of the night. It's the big one. It's the Real Locker Room Talk Roster Member of the Year. This is what we give out, and this is an honest one where, guys, we appreciate everyone that downloads us and
Yes.
listens to us, and we truly do appreciate the roster. We try to be as effective and efficient as possible. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard, but it takes a village, they say, to raise a child. And
That's right.
And the Real Locker Room Talk is like our little child, and there's one guy in particular.
One guy. Ladies and gentlemen, when we look at the roster member Golden Loofah of the year, we're looking for engagement. We're looking for contribution. Really helping the podcast. Listen, and everyone helps in different ways. But when we did the evaluation, when we looked at the list, it did not take a lot of time this year.
Right.
And ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm just going to call the person.
You're going to call him?
I'm going to call the person.
Do it.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to announce it. Let's see if he picks up.
I like what you're doing here. So off the script.
Hi, Mr. Tassos Dogenis.
Oh, Tasso.
How are you doing today?
Winner.
How are you?
I'm living the dream here.
Well, let me tell you something. The dream just got a little bit sexier because I wanted to phone you personally and congratulate you for winning the Golden Loofah for Roster Member of the Year.
Congratulations, Tasso.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. You know what? I had this run at the beginning. Did I even have a challenger?
Not really, no. Well, you know what? Paul was there for a little while.
It was tight at the beginning.
There's some other people. But you basically crushed it. You took it to a whole new level.
Well, Tasso, we also want to say another thing to you. Not only did you win the Golden Loofah, but we're opening up the books.
We opened up the books for you,
Okay?
Tasso.
We opened up the books. Tasso, you're getting upped.
You got upped.
You got upped. You're getting sent for. When
Yep.
we start season 3, you're going to be here in the locker room.
That's right.
Because we have a special initiation. Because winning the Golden Loofah is so special. But getting upped.
Getting up.
Getting upped is something else. We got big plans for you. We're not going to tell you. You just have to show up.
That's right.
You will be surprised. But let's just say this. You should be calling me Godfather from
That's
here
right.
on in.
Starting now. That's what it is.
And can I make another note? Do you realize that the T&G Mob Squad are the 2 Loofah champions
He's
of
a
the year?
two-time winner. He's a two-time winner.
Well,
That-
it's called a tag team. In the shower, it's a tag team, isn't it? Using the same loofah?
I didn't know our show was live. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah,
Awesome.
Tasso, we want to thank you for everything you do. One thing for roster to understand, like Tasso, you listen to us, you promote us, you do everything you
You
can.
get the basketball brawls for us. Everything.
You'll fight a guy, no problem. We thank you for
Well,
everything you do, Tasso.
he
I
literally
hope I made
did.
the
He got
team
into a
this
fight
year
with
there,
him.
Mitch.
What's that, buddy?
Am I on the team this year or what?
Listen, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You've been upped. Take that as a whiz is, and we'll go from there. Right? That's what it is. Don't get ahead of yourselves.
I want to get at least 6 technical fouls, in one game.
You know what? I brought you for 2 games, and I've never seen somebody amass that many technical fouls.
Hold on, why don't you talk about the 3-point shots the guy was nailing?
You know what? When he was hot, he was hot.
I'm telling you, I heard the stories. He's your best player.
he was unconscious. I don't know what happened.
Tasso, is there anyone you'd like to thank? Any
Tasso,
quick thank
sorry.
yous, acceptance speech before we move on?
Well, you know what? I'd like to thank all you guys, both you and Mitch for having me on the show, and the rest of the roster for voting me in when I destroyed everyone, So I'd like to thank everyone, except Paul.
Well, thanks,
And we
Tasso.
got one more surprise for you.
What's that?
Tasso,
Oh.
you actually have, and by winning the Golden Loofah for Roster Member of the Year, you have an automatic entry. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to drop a bomb here. To the first
Oh,
ever
yes.
Real Locker Room Talk NFL Fantasy Pool. Ladies and gentlemen, you're talking to the first official member.
Oh.
He made the cut.
Now, it's your
Oh,
choice
wow.
whether you want to play or not, but we have a spot saved for you.
Thank you so much.
Done.
I'm proud. I'm pumped here. NFL's right around the corner, and I'm going to win this thing.
I love it. I love the cockiness. I love it all.
I'm just waiting to see him because I have a feeling Paul might want to be in.
Paul, I think
I
is
got
going
a
in.
feeling.
Well,
It's going to be the battle within the battle.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Thanks, Tasso.
Okay, thank you,
Talk to you
Tasso.
soon,
All
buddy.
right, boys.
Congratulations.
You guys have a good night.
Thanks, man.
All right.
I'm getting lit.
Bye.
All right. And from there, we go to the final award. The one that, let's just call it, everyone's been on edge. We're a bit over time. This is exactly like the Emmys. Let's do this. Dimitri, it's producer of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And the nominees
This is
are-
tense. This is tense.
It's Jeff versus Stan the Man from Agape Greek Radio versus, believe it or not, Caleb and Derek. Dimitri, the honors, please.
I have no idea what's going to happen. This is the envelope of envelopes. I mean, Jeff, people, the roster saying Jeff got screwed last year.
There you go.
They thought it was a conspiracy.
Kinda was.
But The Apprentice, you taught Zach everything you knew. And he did you ugly. He stole it from you. It was your loofah. And we're thinking, oh my God, well, Jeff's a shoo-in.
Sure.
But then Caleb.
Yeah.
And they come in. Caleb and Derek
They
come
did
in.
a great job
They even
last year.
sponsor a show.
Sure.
You know, you devote your time, your energy, all the knowledge you've piled up through 35 years of your career, and they just take it and they run and they turn on you.
Yeah. This is not the truth.
And then Stan the Man. The guy.
Hey,
From afar.
You know me, I'm not a fan.
And he comes in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to it.
Sure.
The producer of the year, the winner of the 2019 Golden Loofah, Real Locker Room Talk.
I feel like we need a drum roll.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rip the Band-Aid.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Stan is not the winner.
That's right.
And neither is Caleb and Derek. Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Loofah
That's
goes
it.
to Jeff
We did
from
it.
Alchemy Studios.
That's big.
Wow.
Finally,
Oh,
the
what a
moment
relief.
I've dreamt of.
Ah,
I can't
feels
believe it,
good.
guys.
feels good.
Jeff, I feel that we won every bit as you did on this. Wow.
Yep. No, Jeff, thank you very much for 90 episodes of excellence. That's what that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's no secret, but Jeff comes week in, and week out to make the podcast great. He's giving back to the community for the future producers
That's
to
right.
make them great. He's coming up with music bits and sound bites for the Maclin Minute. Rapid Banter was nothing until Jeff decided to put a machine gun to it.
Exactly.
So here we are. It's no secret. Jeff, congratulations. Is there anyone that you'd like to thank?
Yeah, Jeff.
Well, you guys, of course. It's been a pleasure working with you guys. I can't believe we've done 90 episodes already. That's like almost 2 years. Time is just flying. I think you guys are super entertaining, and I'm really proud to be a part of this podcast.
Well,
I
we are
just
too.
trying
Thank
my
you.
best to make it the best we can.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, Jeff, and it's no secret. You are part of the podcast. You help make it. Mitch and I, we equate for like 90%, but that 10%, that's all you.
That's all him.
That is that. I can't even.
It's the best 10%,
I
some
can't-
people will say.
I can't take that away.
That's right. Well, there it is.
No.
Episode 90 is in the books. The Loofahs have been awarded.
Wow.
Congratulations to all the winners. And that's it. We're going to take a couple of weeks off because season 3 is about to happen. Wait for us. We're coming back at you hard in August.
That's
We've got
right.
some things we're taking care of.
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, look, every season's got to have an off season, but look, things are coming up. Mitch is going to be a father very soon, sooner than later. We're excited about that. We're excited for season 3, but don't think we're going to lay off. You got to follow us on the channels. You got to get at Mitch and Dimitri. You got to get on reallockerroomtalk.com. You got to keep up in the off season. Look, you also got to go to alchemystudio.ca. I mean, we're talking Golden Loofah champion material recording studio, Agape Greek Radio, adversity.com. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2 is now in the locker, but Mitch and I, we're always going to still hit the showers.
That's right. Just wait for it. Season 3, wait. It's going to be unreal.
Wait.
Man, I can't wait to try out this new loofah.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna get some soap on it. It's really heavy. Ow!
Did you forget to take
This
the tag
this
off?
hurts.
You're putting it in
no,
the
it's
wrong-
it's not a soft.
Jeff,
Jeff, you're supposed to rub
Jeff,
your
it
back.
doesn't go in there.
Oh,
No,
shit.
that's not.
I know it looks.
Don't look at what Mitch is doing. Don't look at what Mitch does.
I need more soap.
This is professionals do it this way.
Absolutely.